You're only as strong as your weakest link, and as an athlete, if you can't identify what that weakest link is, then your training is suboptimal. When it comes to endurance, there's three major ways you can identify what the weakest link in the equation is for you. I'll go over training modalities for each one in my next video, but this one we're just identifying them. If you feel like the muscle is burning and you can't go any longer because it's blowing up and possibly cramping, then that means you have a delivery issue. You cannot deliver enough oxygen-rich blood to that tissue. If you feel that your trachea is being damaged and hurts or is sore after a workout, that typically means you have a respiratory limitation. If someone has relatively weak power, then they typically can't utilize a lot of oxygen in their muscles, because we can see that in research where oxygen utilization is done to an extensively lower and lower point, doing progressively more and more on an air bike week over week, they produce higher and higher power outputs. However, someone can be limited not just by one of these things, but by their movement economy, by their sleep quality, by what they eat nutrition-wise. There's so many things that could be limiting somebody, including the mental aspect of performance. You can do a bunch of fancy exercises, but if your form is bad on a set of snatches and your lower back is blowing out, then there's no use in identifying all these fancy mechanisms. When you can't coordinate your breathing or have good form, then that's the low-hanging fruit that you need to pick. And this is why it's important to have a holistic view on training. If you like these videos, like, share, and comment if you got any questions.